All right. First and foremost, congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. They went out there and they took care of business. Joe Flacco, once again, continues to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It doesn't matter what jersey he's wearing, whether it's Baltimore, whether it's Indianapolis, whether it's Cleveland, whether it's Cincinnati. He finds a way to take care of the business against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now let's talk about the doggone Pittsburgh Steelers. First and foremost, every single time we play on Thursday night, what do? Underperform. The Steelers franchise has never won a divisional game on the road on Thursday night. Furthermore, the Pittsburgh Steelers under Mike Tomlin in the last 9 years underperform on Thursday nights. Or matter of fact, let me actually cut that down a little bit. The last 6 years, we've won one game. And that was against Tennessee on Thursday night. I believe it was against Will Levis. Outside of that, we've done nothing, as Jim Mora once said, diddly poo, as it pertains to taking care of business on Thursday night. Let me just first mention this right now. The Cincinnati Bengals are what? Last in the league in running the football. They were struggling to get more than 60 yards on the ground per game. What did they do? They went over 140 on our heads. Why? Because every single time that we go out there, our defense is supposed to be bend, don't break. All we did today was bend and break. We was at the Diddy party, the freak-off party of 11 on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Everybody was able to go out there and eat. You could have sent offensive linemen out to run routes. They would have gotten open. You could have put motherfucking special teamers in the backfield. They would have ran and picked up first downs. We are absolutely abysmal, overrated on defense. We can't get stops whatsoever. It is atrocious. Jamar Chase, reigning Triple Crown receiver, one of the 5 in NFL history in the modern era of the sport to have leading the league in catches, yards, and touchdowns. You would think having this man walk into the stadium that you would either double him or for sure try to cover him. Oh no, 22 targets, 23 maybe, 16 catches. Over 140, maybe over 160 yards. I think it's over 160, and he scored a touchdown. We can't guard a soul out there. If we had Jesus on our team, he would look like he too wasn't the Son of God. Because every time we play like garbage when we need to go out there and win games. People was over here talking about it's a trap game. There's no such thing as a trap game as it pertains to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because when you look at the paper and they see, oh, this is a team that you should be able to beat, you know we're going to go out there and underperform. Defense did nothing. TJ Watt didn't even look like he was in his jersey today. I would have thought he was somewhere on commentary. Where was 90? It wasn't until what? The second to last drive that him and Cam Hayward come together to finally go and make a play? The entire game, what did the defense do? Whole lot of nothing. Let me just address the offense real quick. First and foremost, we start out this game, we lead by 10, right? 10-0. We allow 20 unanswered points. I'm going to get to the defense. We allow 20 unanswered points. What did the offense do? Whole lot of nothing until the second half. But guess what? Adjustments was made. And every single drive, with the exception of one in the second half, what do? We put points on the board. Ron put us in the position to go out there and win. I cannot complain about that. One interception, I don't know who the fuck he was throwing towards DK Metcalf, but on the second one, it was just a hell of a play by the defender. I can't fault Ron for that. Whatever the case may be, we threw the ball relatively effectively. Jalen Warren ran the ball all right. I don't know why the fuck he didn't have more carries. He's looking like a bowling ball out there, rolling over the goddamn pins that happens to be the Bengals defense, but for whatever reason, we don't consistently go and get him the football. Our wide receivers outside of DK Metcalf are absolutely atrocious. Coming into this game, we had 3 receptions from our collective wide receiver core by receivers not named DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin. How the fuck does that happen? Nobody else got hands. Our tight ends are going out there having to play wide receiver. They played an all right game, but whatever the case may be, offensive line did decent. We didn't allow any doggone sacks for the second consecutive game, but did it get us a W? No, it did not. And now, let's address the elephant in the room. It's quite the very large elephant, if you will. The BBL of elephants, if you will. Because the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is absolutely garbage. Jalen Ramsey, folks came into this doggone week saying, hey, maybe you're not washed. You look like you were fresh out the laundromat here today. You look like you came out smelling like motherfuckers with fabric softener all over you because you looked incredibly washed tonight. T. Higgins in the Super Bowl 4 years ago got the best of you, albeit offensive pass interference, but we ain't talking about that right now. What did he do out there? Cooked you when you needed to go and get a stop. You could not get a stop. You're wearing number 5 on your goddamn jersey. But as far as I'm concerned, every single time somebody lined up in front of you, I got 5 on it. Because it was a miniature of 5 yards. It was a minimum of 5 yards every time somebody threw the football in your direction. And it was almost a guarantee they was going to go and move the doggone chains. Joey Porter, every time I see you covering somebody, you know what I see shortly after? laundry is on the motherfucking field because you constantly holding pass interference every single time. Darius Slay, every single game. My back, my hip, my pussy. You need Vagisil or something every single goddamn game you injured? What's going on? Makes no sense. Here, I thought it was the Unk Bowl regarding the goddamn quarterbacks, but evidently the Unks are in our secondary because we can't seem to guard, and furthermore, we can't seem to not have to limp around the doggone field. All of the playmakers we supposed to have on defense, where were the plays? Nowhere to be found. Michael Irvin was going off on a podcast on somebody talking about the receivers of his era, and Deion Sanders, as far as I'm concerned, he gave out the quote of the year. I don't know your name, and I certainly don't know your game. And as far as it concerns to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, I don't know any of your names because we didn't see a play made all day today. And I certainly don't know your game because as far as I'm concerned, you should have been somewhere playing Madden because playing football on the professional fucking field in front of a nationally televised audience, you ain't decided to show up and play football whatsoever. Terrible. They gave up nearly 500 yards of total offense to the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Flacco has been playing football since the Bush administration. This man was born during Reagan's presidency, and you allowed a senior citizen to pick apart your defense in prime time. Nobody was guarding whatsoever. Flacco dropped back to pass. There's no pressure at all. I could sit back here and watch my wife give birth. Oh, she's going through the entirety of her trimesters. First trimester, I'm still looking at Jamar Chase. He's open right now, but I kind of want to chill right now. Second trimester, you know what? Let me go and get myself a burger. I think I didn't have too much lunch today. Third trimester, oh man, you know, I'm still open right now. Where's the pass rush at? I thought they said TJ Watt was the best defender in the league. Where's he at? I guess he's not over here. Oh, Jamar Chase is open again. Of course he is. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. It's too fucking easy. We can't make plays when we need to. Every single week, it's underperformance after underperformance. I've said this for years, post 2018. What do? We cannot win a game without it being a heart attack. And furthermore, whenever we lose a game, it's a situation in which seldom is it a situation in which the other team's just solely the better team. We find ways to shoot ourselves in the foot, and every single time on third down, we cannot make plays. Third and long might as well be a 3rd and 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a guarantee it's going to be a conversion. We are garbage. Oh, well, you're sitting at 4-2. Well, if you consider the fact that the entirety of the season, you still got injuries to the other team in the division, I don't give a fuck about the remainder of the AFC North. As far as I'm concerned, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do a whole lot of the same thing. What did I tell you guys coming into the doggone season? We got Aaron Rodgers. We got Jalen Ramsey. I don't give a damn about none of that. Because as far as I'm concerned, week after week, it's going to be the exact same performance. Subpar. And you know what sucks the most? As it pertains to Mike Tomlin, is he a bad coach? No. He's good. He'll never be great. Because of this type of shit. Because every single Pittsburgh Steeler who's been a fan for an incredibly long time, not the new fan, but been a fan for an incredibly long time, you know exactly what the situation was going to be coming into this game. You were terrified seeing that it's Joe Flacco who got traded because he told you that before the game even kicked off. When you heard him in the press conference talking about Joe Flacco, why the hell would the Cleveland Browns trade their opening day quarterback to a division rival? You want to know why that was? Because he was scared of Joe Flacco. He let everybody know he didn't want to see Joe Flacco start a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, let alone start him against them in prime time. He was shaking in his boots. And you know what Flacco was doing? As Patrick Beverly once said, licking his chops. Because it was almost a guarantee that he was going to come out on prime time and get the W. And guess what he did? Exactly that. And the defense got nobody else to blame but themselves. Because when you needed plays to be made, these motherfuckers ain't know how to make them. Go to Broadway. The Pittsburgh Steelers are playing tonight. Huh? I'm sitting front row. What's going on? Oh, I guess there's no play tonight. They don't know how to make plays. Every single year, it's the same shit. The same shit. Oh, we're building a little bit of momentum. We're winning some games. Division looks like it's ours for the taking. Choke. Choke. AVN award kind of performance. Blowjob of the year. Pittsburgh Steelers edition. Oh, they did it again. Of course they did. We underperform every single time. 470 yards of total offense we gave up. And 7 penalties. Last week, 10 penalties. We're an undisciplined football team. Every single week. Even in wins, we find losses. And in losses, we find even more losses. Let me tell you something right now. This is a type of performance that ends up compounding into the next weeks. You had a prime opportunity to set yourself so far ahead in the division to where you can almost, not guarantee, but put yourself in a very good spot to where you maybe don't fall apart. But what have we done the past few years? We start out all right, and then we reach towards middle to the tail end of the season, and we fizzle out. This type of performance, this is the fizzling out. I can get used to this. That's a lie. Get used to. I've been used to this. Underperforming every single time. And let me tell you something right now. If we put out another performance like this, guess what? When the Bengals get healthy, when Baltimore gets healthy, they're going to talk about the 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers. Because you had it handed to you on a platter. And what'd you do with this overpaid defense? Whole lot of nothing. Go grab the Bengal. Go grab the Icy Hot. Go grab the Robitussin. Go grab the Tums, if you will. Go grab the Glycerna, because evidently these elderly individuals must have something going on with their doggone blood pressure. We're going to need all kinds of oxygen there on the sideline and inside the motherfucking locker room, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to need the Dragon Balls. You might need some Sinzu beans. You might need the Monster Reborn. You might need to go and summon somebody to go and resurrect the prime of the individuals who happen to play on this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, because I can tell you right now, they are all past it. Nobody came to play today. Motherfuckers thought this game was gonna be a penciled in W, and they didn't have to come out here and play whatsoever. It's terrible, the amount of missed tackles that we had as well. Patrick Queen, I've said before, I'm gonna say it again. I don't want this man on my football team. He cannot make plays left and right. First downs happening right in front of him. Mans don't know how to wrap up to save his doggone life. Every single time I see 6 on the field, he's absolutely not putting in motherfucking effort. You have isolated plays and different sort of games in which he shows up, but this man is a bum. The bulk share of the doggone game, then it's not. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of it. Every single week when we have opportunities to make plays, motherfuckers can't make no doggone plays, and we mess around and we lose these games. Every single motherfucking time. I can't even say I'm mad. I'm disappointed. Because it's an expectation to see you guys come out here and play subpar and fall short every single week. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Everybody in the locker room, you got 10 days until the next game. But until then, I need you all in unison to put your motherfucking heads back there. Steelers on 3, what the fuck on 6? 1, 2, 3 Steelers. 4, 5, 6, what the fuck? Gotta be kidding me. NBA tip-off is finally here, and my sponsor, Underdog, got you covered. If you're new to Underdog, use my code ADONIS, ADONIS, and you'll receive $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your very first $5, win or lose. To tip off the NBA season, there's a site-wide KD gimme pick that you don't want to miss. Plus, there's daily promos all month long. Here's how it works. Just pick higher or lower on 2 or more player stats, and you're in the game with a chance to win up to 5,000x your money. And keep in mind, Underdog is available in most states, Missouri, Georgia, Texas, Florida, so just make sure that you download the Underdog app. Either scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down below. Use code ADONIS, ADONIS, and remember, play your very first $5 and get $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries, including a give me pick of KD and countless different promotions every single day, all month long. Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.